On board the International Space Station, we are traveling very high and very fast. That means that we have a tremendous amount of energy stored in our motion. Let's see if you can figure out how much energy there is in my motion around the Earth. With my speed of 17,500 miles per hour and my height of 220 miles, try to estimate my total energy, including both kinetic and potential energy. By my calculations, I get a total energy of a little over 2.5 billion joules. That's the equivalent energy of more than 1,000 pounds of dynamite. So, how did my body get so much energy? Well, I can tell you that it wasn't from 1,000 pounds of dynamite, but it was from the more than 400,000 pounds of rocket fuel used by the Russian Soyuz to get me here. And it was more than 3 million pounds of rocket fuel used by the space shuttle to get me here a few years ago, along with the rest of the crew and all the equipment and the station itself, all the way to orbit. For me to get all that energy, work had to be done. Work occurs whenever you have a force acting over a distance. In my case, the force was provided by a tremendous rocket that launched me here, which pushed me over the hundreds of miles on my journey to orbit. All of that work is what gave me the energy that I have right now. There's just one little problem. I need to get back down to the ground at some point. How am I going to get rid of all this energy? Now I know what you're thinking. Why don't I just let gravity pull me back to Earth, right? But it's not that simple. The energy that I currently have keeps me up here in orbit, and I can't get back down unless I lose some of that energy. I need work to be done again, but this time I need the work to remove my energy. But I don't have a great big rocket up here to fire backwards and slow me back down as much as it accelerated me to begin with. Fortunately, the Earth's atmosphere is thick enough to provide air resistance, a force which works to slow objects down. By firing a small rocket backwards, which I do have, just a little bit, enough of my energy can be taken away so that I enter Earth's atmosphere, where air resistance can slow me down even more. The force of air resistance does work on me to remove all of the energy given to me by my initial launch and allows me to return back to our normal Earth-based speeds.